First chance on target, saved by Onana. Now that Akanji leaves it. Oh, he's not going to get there, Ederson. Martinez is through, and Ederson makes his first massive save. Bernardo Silva, how good has he been tonight? Now the chance. Overlap may be, but the cross from Stones is blocked. Foden. Another mazy dribble. City looking to work it to the right-hand side this time. Here's Bernardo Silva. Could he be the man? Not to be. Rodri! 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 At last, City in dreamland. 68th minute. Rodri finds the goal. They were just beginning to wilt into Milan. Got to be careful. Every side is vulnerable straight after they score. DiMarco, oh, against the bar, and then DiMarco, and suddenly off the line, and oh my goodness me. Oh, that's brilliant from Foden. Foden to finish. Oh, not to be. Oh, Bernardo Silva's not going to get there. Lukaku, how did that stay out? Corner, last chance. Oh, Ederson was there. Oh, we've survived scares, and there it is! The best team in Europe, maybe the best team of all time. Treble winners, Manchester City. Can you believe it? What a night in Istanbul.
The 2023 Carabao Cup final. Shaw's ball in, the header is fantastic. Manchester United lead. Casemiro, the mighty Brazilian, scores at Wembley, and United strike first in the Carabao Cup final. Manchester United 1, Newcastle 0. Casemiro. And now United coming to make it 2. It's Rashford driven wide. Rashford! He's beaten Karius. Rashford scores, and there's no one better in Europe right now. Karius could not keep it out. Marcus Rashford scores, and United have got 2 quick-fire goals, and they're in command at Wembley. That's it. The trophy wait is over. Erik ten Hag wins silverware for United at the first attempt. This is just the start. We've got that winning feeling again.
Ketia, Saka, Arsenal up a gear. Bukayo Saka! He has flushed that with fizz. It's a belter. It might have got a teasing touch, perhaps assisted. Notwithstanding which, there is a welcome embrace for an eye-catching moment and a match-winning goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sports Lounge. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
The only sport that knows how to unify the world, the only sport that unifies a continent, and of course the only sport that unifies countries when it comes to football, when it comes to basketball, tennis, you mentioned it, Formula One, cricket, and of course you have games like the basketball visa games that definitely put enemies on this lounge. And when you talk about the Super Eagles and the Super Falcons, that is where top footballer in Africa, top footballer in Nigeria takes center stage. It is takeoff time to Liberia and a touchdown at Monrovia as the Super Eagles are set to depart the country for that all-important exclusive game that will be going down this Sunday. It went down far away in USA as the game was paused due to homophobic chants between USA and Mexico. Lukaku has the transfer to Saudi Arabia is almost done and complete as Manchester City releases Benjamin Mendy and also Ike Gondowara. These players have been released by Manchester City as not being part of the club, but Manchester United still retain Mason Greenwood. All these and many more loading on your show this evening. It went down yesterday as Spain once again showed their dominance on the continent, and also it is of course a match day live today for the Euros qualifiers. It's already 6 minutes into the game, and Slovakia currently taking on Finland. That game is still goalless. Over 15 games will be going down later tonight in the Europe qualification. With these, I say welcome to the TGIF edition. Thank God it's a Friday on your super duper newest, trendiest, hottest radio dial, Voice of the People, 96.1 FM, Abuja. I still remember the finest Uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond. The one you are comfortable call Uncle Fine Boy. It is 9 minutes gone past the hour over 5 p.m. on the 16th day in the month of June 2023, and of course it's definitely that time where I hook you up with greater stories making the round. Just like I always tell you, sports is a religion. Voice of the People, 96.1 FM is your worship center, and Uncle Fine Boy still remain your sporting priest. Lounge on your couch, lounge on your seat, lounge everywhere as the ride is gonna be amazing. Alright, let's definitely get into the show proper as the Super Eagles will definitely depart the country for that all-important game between Nigeria and Sierra Leone. The team have been in Lagos training since on Monday. Yes, the team have been training for that all-important exclusive game, tracking down some of the players that we'll definitely travel with the players, with the team, even though we are getting our feelers that some players have been dropped due to injury. But then the team, which has been in camp, just like I said, the 3 times champion under pressure to pick a point in Monrovia and cement their qualification ticket for the 2023 Continental Showcase that will go down come January next year in Cote d'Ivoire. The team recently second in Group A with 9 points. Points below leaders Guinea-Bissau, who shot to the leadership of the table, I beg your pardon, after their 1-0 away win against Sao Tome and Principe on Wednesday. The Super Eagles need to draw to book a ticket to the tournament, which starts in January. The Super Eagles earlier on Thursday survived the scare when Ademola Lookman was not among the players who had their evening sections of training. Though the report we got was that he has picked up a knock, but he has shut it off. Yes, it was part of the training team today, and the likes of Wilfred and Didi, Moses Simon, and of course the defenders William Trust Ekong, they were also injury scare, and they thought that they will be out of the game. But reports that we are getting is all 23 players are fit and ready to take on Liberia. to take on Sierra Leone, I beg your pardon, at Liberia. And in Liberia, we have also gotten a report that the president of Liberia talking about George Opunware, His Excellency. Yes, I need to add that as confirmed that it will be part of the spectators that will be seeing the game live at the Samuel Yodor Stadium in Liberia. It will definitely be a huge one for his protege. Talking about Victor Osimhen, as Victor Osimhen is a long-time admirer of George Weah. George Weah, who won the 1995 Ballon d'Or award, the only African player to win it during his time with AC Milan. He scored a couple of important goals, winning the Scudetto in the process, and other individual accolades, as well as other trophies with the club. He will definitely be part of the team. Part of the spectators, and of course he will be cheering for the best team, which I believe should be the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The coach of Sierra Leone also have come out to say that we get all 3 points against Nigeria because they will play like it's the final. Coach Kester have come out to say that even though the whereabouts of his players are talking about the captain of the team, Stephen Coker, is still unknown, though he's a nursing injury, and he underwent a surgery about 4 days ago, but up until now he has not reported to the training camp, even though the Sierra Leoneans have arrived at Liberia since yesterday on Thursday, and have been training as well as acclimatizing with the weather. But the Super Eagles will join them in Liberia come tomorrow when the depart by the Lagos the Nnamdi Azikiwe the Lagos, the airports are there in Lagos. That should be the Muhammadu International Airport there in Lagos, contrary to that which we have than here in Abuja. Big one that will definitely go down later this Sunday. The Super Eagles are ready to roar, are ready to get the job done, as well as put the face of Nigeria and the flag of Nigeria as well on the map. All right, now, guys, let's switch gears and talk football with the female, as the Super Falcons head coach Randy Waldrum has unveiled the Nigerians squad for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup to be hosted by Australia and New Zealand. As published earlier today, being Friday the 16th of June, Waldron has invited 23 players for the World Cup. Expectedly, African Women's Player of the Year award winner and FC Barcelona striker Azizat Oshoala headlines are the list of the 9-time African champion. Others are Ashley Plumpre, Onome Ebi. Talking about Onome Ebi, definitely I will bring you a report over that name. Desire of Paranoze. She makes a return to the team after a very long time away. Chiamaka Nadozi also makes the list. Francesca Odega, always present. Rashida Ajibade, she makes the cut. Uchenna Kanu, Anna Gift Monday. All these ladies also made the list. Other names include Osinachi, Ohale, Alimatu, Ainde, Ifoma, Onumonu, Tony Pine. Oh, my lovely Tony Pine. She makes the cut. Michelle Alozieto, Chuku, Olwei, Yetunde, Balogu. All these ladies are also part of the team. And not forgetting Gloria Ogbonna, Christia Uchebe, and of course Ijeoma Okoronkwo, Jennifer Uchiegini are joined by former Super Eagles, Super Falcon trio, Deborah Abiodu, Rafiat Imura and Tonsi Debe here to complete the 23 players at least. The Super Falcons of Nigeria will face a co-host Australia, Canada, and the Republic of Ireland in the Group A when the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup gets underway in July. Nigerians' first game is against Canada on the 21st of July, and we end with a game with debutant Republic of Ireland in July. On July 31st. And talking about that name, Onome Ebi. Onome Ebi is 40 years old. Yes, she's 40 years old, the oldest player in the team, and she has been a part of the Super Falconet setup for a very, very long time. And when that name popped out, so many persons we are not happy. Some of them are complaining that, come on, Onome Ebi, is high time she retired and give other people, talking about younger lads, the opportunity to play for the Super Falconet, because she has spent over 20 years, if I'm not mistaken, yes, over 20 years playing for the Super Falconet, and it's high time she give away for other younger players to come into the party and of course show their talent. But coach Randy Waldrum knows better, and if he believes that she's good enough to make the list, definitely it is for him to definitely decide and insist that she's part of the team. Onome Ebi will definitely be a hot name for the Super Falconet, and definitely she will set a record and break another as well when the World Cup starts properly. All right, guys, let's switch over and talk more on the local scene. Stephen Keshi International Stadium in Asaba, Delta State has been announced as the venue for the Super 8 of the 2023 Nigeria National League. Talking about the NNL, the head coach of the head of operation of the league, but the Emmanuel Adesanya made the confirmation on a Thursday afternoon and further thanked the newly elected governor for agreeing to stage the playoffs. It seems something amazing and something beautiful is going down in Delta State. Recall that Delta at the Stephen Keshi Stadium just concluded the hosting of the NWFL Super 6. Talking about the Nigerian Women Football League, they just concluded hosting that, to which Delta Queens won that trophy. And now we will definitely be going back to Delta State to definitely go play that all important Super 8. Talking about the NNL, and still talking about the NNL, it is following the end of the regular season of the Nigerian National League. 8 teams will slug it out for a 4 promotional tickets, 4 promotional slots, 4 promotional space into the NPFL season. Talking about the play of the regular season featured for the 8 teams grouped into 8, with the table toppers from each group making it to the playoff after playing in a 10-match day. Rory based Atlant FC came off as the best of the rest after gaining 22 points from 10 games in Group B4, and was the only side to remain unbeaten going into the next round, winning 6 and drawing 4 games. Meanwhile, but the Nazi Millionaire led by Christian Obi will face a stern competition against traditional teams like Kano Pillars, who has a rich history of winning both at the top level, having 4 NPFL title and 2 Federation Cups and a Super Cup in their trophy cabinet. Of course, they were the table toppers in Group A3, although a team like FCT based EFCC FC from A1, no pushovers, considering how they reached the quarterfinals of the 2023 Confederation Cup after losing 3-2 to Sunshine Stars of Akure, Sporting Lagos and Abiakuta Stormers sport clubs from B2 and B3 respectively in uncharted territory, and will look to upset the bigger boys in the playoff to give the competition a Cinderella run. Alright, let's look at the 8 teams that have qualified for the NNL playoffs. These teams are as followed. From the Northern Conference, we have the EFCC FC of Abuja, Castina United of Castina, Kano Pillars of Kano, while we have a DMDFC all the way from Borno, all the way from Maiduguri, yes, from Borno State. From the Southern Conference, we have a Stormers Sporting Club from Abeokuta, Heartland FC of Owerri. Then we have the Sporting Lagos all the way from Lagos State. These are the 8 teams that have qualified for the NNL playoffs. Definitely, these are the teams that we would definitely be looking at. But meanwhile, also, we have the head coach talking about the internal management committee. Handler Davison Omi has come out to let us know why the GTI have not paid the 5 million naira that is supposed to be given to the participating teams that have qualified for that actually played in the just concluded MPFL season. The reason he gave was that some of the club chairmen were giving their personal accounts to receive the money, and Davison Omi has come out to say that no, that the MPFL, the IMC will not release money through the GTI company, that they are reputable and will not pay any money into any individual's personal accounts because they are known to be reputable, because whatever that they do, they need to be transparent, and with that they will definitely not pay such money into any individual personal account. It is pertinent that the clubs give their club account and their bank details, and not and the chairman receiving it on behalf of their club. Alright, let us switch gears and talk more of our players. But this time around, let me tell you one big move and one big news that I just dropped a couple of hours ago. Samuel Chukwueze have agreed personal terms with AC Milan and will become a Milan player in the next few weeks after the Italian Giants receive a positive news in their pursuit of the Villarreal's player. According to a Milan-based media outlet, Sempre Milan 80, the Rossoneri met with the players' management on Wednesday, and the meeting was positive. The former Italian side, Serie A champion, met with Chukwueze agent in Casa Milan, and the new Milan director, Godfrey Moncada, was present. It seems that Victor Osimhen, we have another Nigerian brother, join him in the Serie A, as Lukman Demola had been part of the league. Now we may just see Samuel Chukwueze join them come the 2023-2024 season, donning the jersey of AC Milan. These are the kind of moves we want our players to make. Intelligent move, Champions League playing kind of move, and not the move that is fueled by money. Yes, I dare say so. That is fueled by money. If not money, why would a certain Paul Onwachu leave a Genk where he was a hero to go play for Southampton, never scored a goal, and now he had been relegated? What will make us some of our players make moves that are not wise and go all the way to being relegated? So these are some of the moves that the likes of Joe Aribo, I would not fail to mention that haven't played the Europa final a season before and came second. He went to Southampton untimely, and now he'll be playing in the championship. Alright, talking about championship football, guys, let me let you know that it went down yesterday at the Ekshada Stadium in Faroe, Netherlands, when the likes of Luka Modric helped his team to defeat Italy 2 months ago. But yesterday, it belongs to the Rafuya Rojal as Spain came from went ahead through Jeremy in the second half, but then a goal by Ciro Immobile from the penalty spot drew the Italians leveled on, but it took a later strike from a substitute, Joselu, to hand Spain that all-important win as they would finally take on Croatia in the UEFA Nations League come this Sunday. It is all but settled. The last time the Spanish team won any major trophy was far back in 2012, about 11 years ago, when they won the Euros, the 2012 version of the Euros, defeating Italy in the final. Now it is down to Croatia, and Croatia, who have been quite an ascending team from the 2018 World Cup, where they were in the losing finalist. Yes, when they fell short against France by 4-2, and now they have another point of redemption as they will take on the Spanish team in the final. All said and done, it is all but settled. But great games will be going down later tonight in the qualifiers of the Euros. Let me let you know how the game is currently going down between Finland and Slovenia. Wow, Finland has gone ahead. Goal scored by Pojen Piala. Pojen Pialo got that goal in the 13 minutes, and now Finland are 1 goal up against Slovakia. The game is just 27 minutes old. Spain will not be in action because they will have an important match against Croatia this weekend. Other games that will be going down later tonight. We'll see Greece take on the Republic of Ireland by 7:45. Malta at home will welcome England. Wales will do battle with Armenia, and Denmark will welcome Northern Ireland. Gibraltar will take on France. Oh, the French national team. Northern Macedonia will have to do battle with Ukraine. It's all about Latvia and Turkey. Why Finland will welcome Slovenia. Kazakhstan will travel far away to go take on San Marino. Why Andorra will definitely take on Switzerland. Belarus will do battle with Israel, and Kosovo will welcome Romania. Guys, I will definitely come back to talk more sports. Let me take a breather. Do this one for the capital people in the capital city, and when I come back, we will talk more transfer. How could Man City let Ike Gundogan leave for free? Though we can understand what happened between Benjamin Mendy, but what happened? Benjamin Mendy, I beg your pardon. What happened to Ike Gundogan? And will David De Gea still remain in Manchester United? All these and many more loading on the show. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back, Abuja.
The season is barely a week old, and love it or loathe it, the Manchester United soap opera is in full traumatic swing. And so what is...
Light up your family times with delicious cheesy toppings. Remember that true happiness comes at special moments, and sometimes you don't wait for it, you simply ask for it. Ask for Romeo's Pizza. It comes in different toppings with delicious fillings you can resist. Have a pizza-ful meal with Romeo's Pizza. Every bite is nice. Every slice brings a smile that helps you come alive. Romeo, the pizza champion. Light up your...
With the upper class lady, let's start talking about what we want. Bridge this unnecessary gap and distrust between the government and citizens. As Nigerians, let's talk about the growth of Nigeria. Listen to the show. What's hot? On Voice of the People. VOP 96.1 FM. Weekdays at 6 p.m.
Breathe. Exhale. Take some time off that bees and check your let the music play on.
I got my first real six string, bought it at the 5 and dime.
Can't touch Voice of the People. 96.1 FM.
Headphones on.
Headphones on.
Microphone in position.
Microphone in position. Oh!
Decks on.
What's what you doing with that thing? Decks on.
Tapes on.
Tapes on.
Volume on.
Volume on.
The best music. The best music. The best music.
Keep it locked, cause you will be shocked.
On Sports Lounge, the best of tennis, athletics, basketball, golf, Formula One, cricket, rugby.
Strap on your helmet and get ready to face off.
Cycling, boxing, and the king of them all, football.
Kevin De Bruyne! Good the one!
Sport Lounge, every weekday from 5 p.m. on Voice of the People 96.1 FM, Abuja. Sport Lounge, your perfect guide into the world of sport.
Jones, Salah, he wouldn't, would he? Salah's rolled it in. Bobby, 7, heaven! It's
Thailand. Sport Lounge reaching you from the live studio over the radio voice of the people, 96.1 FM in the capital city of Abuja. I still remain the finest uncle talking sports in the capital city and beyond. The one you are comfortable calling Uncle Fine Boy. Time check, it is 39 minutes again past the hour over 5 p.m. and we are still here tracking all the hottest and trendiest sports and stories making round in the world. And I know that you are itching to get across to me. Why not pick up your phone and dial the studio line 070 0010 961 961 070 0010 961 961. You can also connect to us on WhatsApp through that same line, and they will definitely give voice to all your messages. You can also follow us live on YouTube, Voice of the People, VOP 961 FM Abuja. Yes, that is our YouTube handle, VOP 961 FM Abuja, and also on all our social media handles. You can join and follow us, share, like, and subscribe on YouTube and also on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It is still the same handle, VOP 961 FM Abuja. That is your passport to reach the hottest sporting program on your speakers. Talking about the hottest games that will be coming down this weekend, it will be the qualification for the AFCON 2024 that will be going down in Cote d'Ivoire, and great games will be coming down this weekend. Let me quickly give you the lineup of the games that we will be expecting come later tomorrow. And one of the games I will see the games will be coming down tomorrow as early as 2 p.m. Tanzania will take on Niger Republic. Rwanda will do battle with Mozambique, while Madagascar will take on Ghana. Eswatini will welcome Togo by 4 p.m. Uganda will trade tackles with Algeria in that game that will be coming down later on Sunday. Yes, but tomorrow being the 17th of June on Saturday, we'll see Benin Republic take on Senegal, while other games that will be coming down later tomorrow also include Botswana taking on Libya. And South Africa will do battle with Morocco. Equatorial Guinea will trade tackle with Tunisia. Lesotho will take on Comoros, while Zambia against Cote d'Ivoire. Central African Republic will do battle with Angola, while that game will be the first game for the weekend. And coming on about, and of course you can catch me on the show by 3 p.m. on Sports Soccer Board, as we'll be giving you live commentaries from all this game. And not only that, even the Euros qualifying rounds, great games that will also be coming down tomorrow. Some of the games include Luxembourg will trade tackle with Liechtenstein. Lithuania will welcome Bulgaria, while Azerbaijan will trade tackle with Estonia. Montenegro and Hungary will slug it out. Norway will welcome Scotland, while Bosnia and Herzegovina will take that all-important trimmer to Portugal to take on the Seleção, while Iceland at home will welcome Slovenia. Slovakia, Albania will do battle with Moldova, and Belgium against Austria. Cyprus will take on Georgia, and Faroe Island will welcome Czech Republic. Those are the games that will be going down come tomorrow in the Euros qualifiers. It was a moment of a madness, a moment of a verbal exchange, and some players actually went overboard, but the referee had to give 4 red cards to caution these players. 4 players were sent off, and the game was paused because of homophobic chants as the United States beat Mexico by 3-0 in the CONCACAF Nations League semi-finals. Chelsea's Christian Pulisic scored twice, and Ricardo Pepi added a third for the U.S. in the highly charged match. Mexico's Cesar Montes was judged for kicking Arsenal's Florian Balogun, and Geraldo Ortega were dismissed along with U.S. duo Winston McCain and Sergio Dest. The match was paused near the end because of homophobic chants. Pulisic put the side 2-0 up in Las Vegas before Montes was dismissed in the 69th minute for a wide tackle on forward Florian Balogun, who was making his U.S. debut after switching allegiance from England. And talking about the homophobic chants, it has to do with chants demeaning U.S. for their LGBT right that they are promoting. Talking about the homosexuals, but it seems that the Mexicans were not in conformity with them, and the chants began. Well, you just have to respect people and their culture. Even if you do not agree with them, it doesn't mean that you will demean them by chanting their sexualities. Meanwhile, McCain, who was on loan at Leeds United from Juventus last season, was also sent off for his part in the scuffle. Pepi added a third for the U.S. in the 78 minutes, and both sides had another player red-carded when Ortega and Dest were sent off following another mass brawl. 070. That was how the game ended when US booked their place in the final of the CONCACAF. Now let's move on and talk more sports, but this time let's talk Man City, as it is not a very, very good news we are getting from Man City, as Benjamin Mendy has been released by Manchester City after 6 years at the club, with the French defender set to face a retrial over rape and a sexual assault claim, having been cleared of 7 other charges. The left back departure has not been officially confirmed by City, but his name appeared on the Premier League list of players let go by their clubs following the end of season. Mendy, who joined Manchester City in 2017 from Monaco for 52 million euros and went on to make 75 appearances before he was arrested in November 2020 following a claim of rape by a 24-year-old woman in his house. The previous month, he was released under investigation before he was later accused of sexually assaulting another woman aged 24 2 months later, and while on police bail for that offense, more accusations were leveled against him as 3 women came up to say that he also raped them, one age 17. All offenses though have been cleared. What's up with all those players and rape? Benjamin Mendy, this is a player who is wealthy, he has money, and he can get any woman of his choice. How will you demean yourself and demean these women? By raping them. Though he has been cleared of all charges, but come on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 women coming out to accuse you of rape. Benjamin, now only you waka come. Are you the only woman? The only man, I beg your pardon? But it seems that has cost him his job playing for Man City. And still sticking with Man City have released captain Ike Gundogan, who is yet to sign a new deal with the players amid keen interest from Barcelona. Gundogan's name was published among the list of players whose contracts have expired. And while it may not mean that the midfielder is set to leave the club, it highlights the uncertainty lingering over his future at the Etihad. The player shared said as recently as a Saturday evening that he was yet to make a decision over his playing future after the final whistle blew on Man City's Champions League final victory in Istanbul. Even though Arsenal and PSG have been keeping tabs on Ike Gundogan, but Barcelona seems to be his preferred destination. All these will be put to bed in a couple of days and weeks for us to eventually come out to say where it will end up. Let me let all Manchester United fans know that not good news is emanating from their camp as the takeover process is still delaying. The likes of the Glazers family might still be the one in charge of Manchester United when the leagues finally starts. Yes, as a Manchester's new ownership may not be a rubber stamped when the club kicks off the new season. The club and its fans are currently waiting to hear whether Qatari Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad Al Thani or British billionaire Sir Jim Ratcliffe have won what has been a long-running battle for control. As of last night, no preferred bidder has been chosen, and the reporter has it that should the Glazers decide who they want to sell to, a further 8 to 12 weeks approval process could follow before a deal is officially approved. That means that when Eric Ten Hag's new man will start the 2023-2024 campaign, against Wolves at Old Trafford on the 14th of August. The Glazers, deeply unpopular with larger section of the club's fan base, may well still be technically in control of Manchester United. I'm sure this news has just dampened so many Manchester United fans. Yes, I can feel it. I can literally feel it. The club are tired of the Glazers. Most of them don't even want to hear the name Sir Jim Ratcliffe. All they want to hear is the Qatari family. Sheikh Jassim being the owner of Manchester United 100% for them to spend. But sadly, spending and buying of players will not come from the Sheikh Jassim pocket, even if he is the preferred one and the United is eventually sold to him. No, he will not be the one to give money. Money will be generated from Manchester United through selling of players. That is where revenues will be generated. But then, United have been given 120 million euros this summer for transfer. It's not going to be a good day for Manchester United and their fans because it is getting heated, tough, and dicey. But we just hope that all this process will end soon and Manchester United will smile eventually. Alright, let's switch gears and talk basketball as Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant has been suspended for 25 games without pay for conduct detrimental to the NBA. Morant, who's 23 years old, was suspended from all team's activities in May after appearing to hold a gun in a social media video for the second time in 2 months. Come on, his return is subject to completing an NBA program that directly addresses the circumstances that led him to repeat this destructive behavior. Morant was suspended for 8 games after the initial incident in March. On that occasion, a video showed the All-Star guard, who was the second overall draft pick in 2019, holding a gun in a Colorado nightclub, after which he apologized and said he would get help. Just 23 years of age, and this is how far he has gone with guns, clubbing, and what have you. Imagine if he was a Nigerian. Hey, imagine if he was from that place where let me hold my thoughts because Nigerians are family, Nigerians parents, Nigerian mothers, they will weep. All right, now let's let's talk some tennis as Andy Murray has reached the Nottingham Open quarterfinals with a 6-3, 7-5 victory over French Huja Grenier to cap a record in there, record breaking there for British football. Talking about a record breaking, I can see your calls coming. Still keep them coming on 070 0010 961 961 070 0010 961 961. Just keep the calls coming, and definitely I will pick that call and give voice to all your thoughts. And also on WhatsApp, you can still reach me on that same number 070 0010 961 961. Alright, still tracking the news on Andy Murray. And Murray's winner came after Kathy Abota, Harriet Vett, and Jodie Bruges, who joined Heather Watson in the women's last 8. The first time 4 British women have reached the quarterfinals of the same WTA Tour event. Barisha, who won a 7-5 6-3 victory over world number 21 and Australian Open semi-finalist Magna Linet, was arguably the standout result. When we are all doing well, it really pushes everyone, says world number 131 Bruges. It is a beat advantage going on after the other two one. It was a little bit of pressure, but in the same breath it did help as well. But when you are out of court, you are just wanting to win. Great word of motivation from Borussia himself. Much news are coming, guys, but looking at my time is far gone. Alright, Abuja, come on, let us do this same time all through next week by 5 p.m. as a Sport Lounge. We'll definitely take center stage, but come on, come tomorrow. It will be a 3 hours longer sporting event as a great guys will be coming to join me as we talk sport. But for me to you, to have yourself a fantastic a weekend, and of course enjoy sports, talk sports, and live sports. Abuja, don't do what I won't do. But what will I do? I'll drink a lot of water and eat natural food. Alright, Abuja, from me to you, I'm done and I'm gone. God bless, no stress. Catch you next week.